20-year sibling rivalry, Mario and Luigi team up using synchronized super moves in their most ridiculous adventure ever.
Let's go!
Okie dokie.
Let's go!
Okie dokie.
Okay. Back with more Mario and Luigi Bowser's Story. No, it's not. No. No, I haven't been doing that for so long. It's been months. No, Dream Team. We're playing Dream Team. We've been playing Dream Team. We will continue to play Dream Team. Last time, we found one more seed ring, got another egg, after some light convincing. And now we are going to continue forward with the game. But hey, if you've been enjoying this or anything else on this channel so far, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified of more things in the future. Episodes of this just about every single day. Links in the description of things that I am doing, have been doing, and will be doing in the future. Also, me and my friend are making a game. Any and all support towards that would be much appreciated. You can support anything on. You can support our game by supporting anything on. What am I even trying to say anymore? I don't even know. I'm lost. I'm absolutely lost. I'm a blind man in a dark forest. If you want to support us, you can do so by supporting anything on this channel, supporting their devlog streams, and most of all, supporting the Patreon. And with that, let's keep going. Last time, the game crashed, but I got us back up to the point we were about to end anyways. So I think we're going right here. This might be the last spot? There might be one more spot. I don't remember, 3 or 4. I think it might have been 4. This is the third one. It's a little green. Oh, never mind. Yippee. Wahoo. Another reskin. We haven't encountered any of this dream world, the Beach's Dream World's stuff yet. Okay. Cool. Alright, easy one to do. Alright, so these guys are just kind of like goofy. But sure, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we haven't found any of the bros move or the Luigianary attacks for the Beach's Dream World yet. There's a lot of those left. I'm sort of not sure how they're going to fit the rest of these, unless we're just going to get a lot of Dream World stuff. There's not a whole lot of island left to discover. Each brother only has 1 or 2 more bros moves themselves. So I'm really not sure where all this content's going. I don't exactly remember where. Oh. Yeah, you don't even need to aggro the Lakitu, I suppose. Alright. I don't like fighting the Spinies. Oh, they're actually dizzied. Well, 2 of them did. Oh no, they're still all flipped. Okay. Wait, is flipping a thing I could have been doing with like normal hammer attacks? That would be a new thing to introduce. I don't know. I was watching a stream on Twitch. I don't normally type. It's just not my thing. I don't really understood the point of just typing random reaction things. Some people straight up have full conversations with other people in the chats, and that's all great and all that. But usually when I'm watching something, I'm like doing something else while I am watching the thing. So while I'm bored, I'd be typing a bunch. Sometimes I will throw something out there just to see if I can get like an answer or a thought on something. And it was a Maximilian Dude stream, and they were doing top 10 N64 games. And their top 10 lists, very different kind of group of people from me. I very much grew up Nintendo. Most of them did not. And generally speaking, very different tastes in games. Overlap, for sure. But, well, like with most people you'll ever see, you know, depending on what you grew up on, depending on what genres you like and things like that, people are not going to share your stuff, and especially when it comes to Nintendo games, because ultimately, and I will say this with my full chest, right? Ultimately, Nintendo games are games for children. You know what I mean? They're not very difficult. They're meant to be like light, quick, easy to pick up, you know, generally speaking. There's hard stuff, for sure. There's some hard stuff, but like, overall, the experience is kind of meant, you know, it's family entertainment. Let's say that it's games for the family, you know what I mean? And I can understand people generally not finding that to be a little bit trivial, a little bit too easy, you know. I find them fun. I like them. Forgot what we were doing for a moment. Okay. And so Paper Mario, not a big seller amongst that group of people. And I'm like, okay, sure. I was surprised Simmons said that he thought that 1,000 Year, he was like, I'm never listening to Nintendo people on RPGs. Freaking 1,000 Year Door was boring as heck. And I was like, come on, dude. Again, my whole thing is, I get it. Like, I've played a lot of more, like, other RPGs and stuff like that. Somebody also loves RPGs. I appreciate it for exactly what it is, which is like a great entry point that has good depth if you look for it, or if you recognize the depth in it. I feel like it has good depth in it. That's fun, you know? But, so 1,000 Year Door didn't even touch their GameCube list. It wasn't even on there to be crossed off. I was like, dang, that's crazy. It wasn't even in the running. Paper Mario did show up on the N64 list. And I was like, and I typed in chat, because I was genuinely, I was like, what would make them put Paper Mario, like, just Paper Mario on this list if I was like, if Simmons, because like the only person who would be defending that game would be Simmons, because he likes RPGs, and I was like, what would make him like put that on the list if he thought that 1,000 Year Door was boring? Like, I don't understand, like, how is that even making it, how is that even like in the running to be questioned? Oh, alongside all the other games. Oh. The crud? And then somebody in chat, super condescending, for just no reason, I don't feel like I came off super strong. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's almost word for word how I asked it. I was like, I don't understand why Paper Mario is up there if Simmons thought the 1,000-Year Door was like super boring. Somebody said, yeah, well, few things. One, this 1,000-Year Door isn't making it on because it isn't making it on this list because it's not an N64 game. Don't know why he said that. I didn't say it was an N64 game. I was making a comparison. And then he said, two, it's not boring. And it's like, and so I responded. I didn't get a response after this, but I responded. I was like, okay, first off, didn't say I understand it's not I understand 1,000 TTYD is not making it on an N64 list. I understand that is a GameCube game. Didn't say that was going to happen. Don't know why you felt the need to clarify that. Two, I'm saying secondly, I'm saying that 1,000-Year Door is a what? How? Okay. I was like, secondly, I'm saying that 1,000-Year Door is a direct improvement off of everything Paper Mario did. So, like, I don't know if we're saying, oh no, like, are we saying that, no, for being an N64 game, Paper Mario is really good, compared to 1,000-Year Door being a GameCube game? It doesn't really do much else or anything very particularly interesting. Like, what's the criteria here? Now, of course, Paper Mario is one of the first ones to get crossed off, because ultimately nobody was defending that, even Simmons. Simmons, though, said that it's a good game for what it is, but he also likes Mario RPG better. I will admit, I think Mario RPG is a more fulfilling experience if you enjoy RPGs. I think the Paper Mario games are fulfilling experiences if you enjoy Mario games and want to try an RPG. Again, they're good gateways, you know what I mean? Super Mario RPG is kind of more so just a full-on... It's kind of just a full-on RPG, like very traditional RPG. It was made by Squaresoft, you know what I mean? But yeah, really weird experience. Part of the reason why, I don't know, people would just like jump down your throat for like no reason. At least I don't know. Maybe I'm being too squishy for thinking that. I just felt like the dude was like super condescending. It's like, well, first off, that's not making it on the list because it's a GameCube game. Okay, yeah, I'm not stupid. I understand what's going on here. Whoa. I can kill Spideys with like a first strike? No. Probably because it was a Lakitu, and then I jumped on him? Weird. Oh man, riveting stuff happening in Dream Team right now. Pressing a button to lift up a staircase. They really did, they really did utilize their 2D settings. Oh, look at this guy. Oh, an audience. Right this way, folks. I don't know why I had to make this guy an absolute geek. I feel bad. You shouldn't see a person with glasses and immediately assume they're an absolute geek, but here we are. So, we're here for the Dream Egg? Sure, the Dream Egg, I got it. I'm Seaberry, like sea and a berry, okay? Say, hey, speaking of berries, you guys look hungry, am I right? No, we said what we want, and that's why we're here. Gotcha. Don't like berries, because you're into the mushrooms, am I right? Yeah, sure, of course. So I got you some seats in the porridge parlor. No, why? In the porridge parlor? Cause it's a mushroom. Oh no, he's trying to stand up on us. Oh, I'm gonna freaking, I'm gonna freaking blow my head clean, smooth off, man, clean off. Oh no, please, anything but this. Is a parlor even a room? Yuck, no. Who cares, am I right? For the other way, right? No, please. I don't want to have to okay this guy's stand-up for us to be able to to go on. Gee whiz, tough crowd up in here. Feel free to clap or talk or something. I mean, a pair of stashes like those, I figured you guys appreciate sharp wit. So, anyway, say hey, you guys love sea drinks or what? Well, a little known fact for you. Know why we're called sea drinks? I have some guesses, but I don't want to be rude. Check out the bod. Can't you see the rings? No, Luigi, no, don't. That's my man right there. He gets it. You feeling me right there, buddy? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No, Luigi. That one's solid. I mean, we're technically coils and not really rings, but whatever. I'm glad I gave this guy the geek voice. It was the correct decision. All right, hang on. I've got another one. This is gonna slay you, I swear. But you'd rather hear about the dream egg than hear my jokes? Okay, I get it. Ice cold, man. But whatever, here, take it. Oh, this was actually the easiest one. I thought this was gonna be the hardest one. I thought it was like for his most difficult challenges, God sends his strongest warriors to listen to people's terrible stand-up. Now we have all 3 dream eggs. Let's return to the dream world where Peach awaits. Say, hey, you're gonna use that dream egg to hide Peach, am I right? Sure, well be careful toting it. You don't want it to break on the way. Okay. I'm sure you'll be fine, of course. You're on an errand for a royal lady. Boy, ladies, am I right? All of them deserve that royal treatment, you know? No, we gotta end this. Guys, we gotta just walk away. You got the egg. Take my wife. When I proposed, I gave her a phone and sent a text that said, "Ring me for a ring rake." Oh. That sucks. What? Come on, like a wedding ring for her rings. She'd ring me on the phone. No? Nothing? You guys need to loosen up. You're in a dream world. Live a little. Hey man, I'm gonna be honest with you. The dream world don't got a lot going on. Don't put it on us. Now listen, jokes are like cheese, okay? Sometimes the best ones stink the most. I'm sure that must be a convenient way to look at it. If you're just bombing that hard. It just feels like all the siege rings are very lonely. Like they don't hang out with each other, so the moment anybody new shows up, they gotta like express their wants and needs and desires and their interests. Okay, all in all, not too bad. I was saying, oh yeah, I just don't. I don't know. I didn't really feel like what I said warranted being condescended to. At least I feel like I was being condescended to. I could be wrong. Maybe I'm just a soft boy. Oh, what's going on? I don't think I walked down here. Oh no, I for sure did. Actually do make it pretty far, but definitely not far enough. You guys can spring a leak? Because you just clay people, huh? What's like up with y'all? Okay. There's more, right? I think. Got the thing down there. No. Hold on. This is a dead end. Oh, wait, no. Because there still is... Oh, going forward that way. No, maybe that is it. Toadsworth, how many was it? Maybe that was it. Because the last place there was to go to, Starlo was like, nah, maybe we gotta come back later. And I was like, okay. Like, oh, this is important right now. It's like, okay, well, alright, Starlo. Smooch City. Cedric, we're back. We brought a dream egg. Whoa, there you go. That's a dream egg. Let me just shake that bad boy up to get it percolating. Let's make this dreamy driftwood shore roomier. I'm gonna open up a drink while you do that, Cedric, if you don't mind. Hey, listen, come here a sec. Hook me up real quick. Just jump on my face. Okay. You ready, boy? You ready, bro? Let's do this. Okay. So we can go like forward through space? It's weird. What a revelation. A world within an egg. Yeah, it blows your mind, right? Anyway, you can go deeper now. You deserve a treat too. Who likes coins and prezzies? Hey, take it easy, Grabby. I'll go stash him in the new area. No. I know you want him now, but tough. This is a deep life lesson I'm teaching. You don't just get stuff, you know, you gotta earn it. Earn it. I just got a bunch of, I've been doing a million things. It would be best if the princess waits here, just to be prudent. Let's gather ourselves and make safe the paths ahead. Be careful, okay? Yippee. Wahoo. Okay. Oh, save point. Yeah, I gotta make sure it's saved. So, right. So last time my computer crashed, and it had been crashing a lot. It was blue screening a lot. And every arrow seemed to point towards bad memory in one way or another. So I ran a test. It was like this thing called memtest 86 or something. There was just straight up no preamble for how the ability works in the dream world. I mean, it's very self-explanatory. I'm just surprised because they explained everything else ad nauseum. Now this one is cool, getting to like go on the walls and ceilings and stuff like that. This is a cool thing. They've been barely using it up till now, but it's cool regardless. Whoa. Oh. Okay, so we have to look for the fire in their mouth? Or something? Yeah, so I ran mem test, and you have to do like 8 passes on each stick of RAM to see if any arrows show up. And on the one stick of RAM, it took like almost 9 hours to run all the tests. On one stick of RAM, no tests through 8 passes, which is great. the other test, I tested the other RAM. It was corrupt. It showed errors immediately. I was about to leave the test running and just go to bed. And no, yeah, the test was just rampant. It was, I'm sorry, the arrows was just like dozens of arrows all at once. So it was bad RAM. So I used it as an opportunity to not only get new RAM, but to upgrade. Yeah, to upgrade how much RAM I even had. Crap. I found out that 32 gigabytes is the bare minimum recommended for most people using computers. Just because it's just like a good standard. Most people will never need more than that for anything. However, for most things, like sometimes gaming, under certain circumstances, I have some pretty large games on my computer at this point. I'm about to have FF7 Rebirth, so maybe having more RAM helps with that. But I'm not sure exactly how RAM affects game stuff. But I know that it maybe this will do it? No, even with the first strike. Ow. I'm burning. Ugh. All the status effects just translate to you not getting to do stuff. What? Hello? Oh, those guys. Wait, what? Oh, the losing burn took my turn? And I'm burned again. Wait, are we really doing this? Can it be my turn now? Oh, it went through too many turns. It went through 3 turns just by, I was burned the whole time. Yo, okay, this boss, not boss, this isn't even a boss, this enemy assortment is screwed up. You can just get locked into being burned. You can just get burned endlessly. Like, I don't know what the chances of you getting burned are. Between the tripping and then getting burned and then getting slowed, stuff like that, they have a lot of you don't get to have a turn anymore, which is really weird because these games have very little turn economy anyways. So like, it's a little weird that so much stuff involves just making you lose a turn. Like, we have 2 brothers, and then honestly, for most of the game, we have no brothers. Sorry, we only have 1 brother. For most of the game, no brothers. Really? So like, it's weird that so much stuff centers around action. Action economy being important, obviously, I think makes sense. I just think it's weird that, like, I don't know. Again, it's one of those things where it's like, that wouldn't have felt so scummy if we had Luigi as well. Because then, like, they'd be alternating shots on either brother, which would make the attack more interesting. But right now, it's like, the gauntlet these guys, the Piranha Plants set up in the dream world here, is that 2 Ultra Mushrooms. Dang. Basically, what happens is Mario just has to like live through an endless onslaught of fireballs. And if you mess up even one time, you better pray he doesn't get burned. Which is like, I don't know. That doesn't feel great. I'm just one guy. Like, putting that type of assortment when I'm just one person, that already would feel really, like, really? Instantly? That would already feel bad. even if it was two brothers, but it would make more sense if it was two brothers. I didn't think the fire extinguishing was going to take a turn. Because you get up from tripping. I guess that's what the distinction is. And then that's just it. I didn't see what the rest of them were. I got lucky on the last ones. Alright. Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, if it didn't kill all of them, then I think I'm dead. Cool. Bloopers! I'm sorry, is the pot an enemy? The pots are enemies. They're dizzy. Oh. What are they called? Blooper. Oh, they make bloopers. Presumably is what I'm supposed to gather from that. At the very least, I am happy with the gimmick with the beach level. I think that is cool. Seems like we're getting into it more now. Okay. I'm interested. So far, the Luigi stuff has not been amazing. I like the hammer one. It's a fun idea. I don't think the Luigi stuff is very interesting because most of it is just like a direct upgrade of the previous thing. Like, there's no reason not to use hammer. It's just like way more reliable too. At least, especially since I'm not actually doing this on a 3DS. Like, this one's just way easier and it does 1,000,000 damage. Like for Pete's sake. Huh. Solving this mechanism must be the key to moving forward. I imagine changing gravity will be required. A symbol. It matches this other one. I bet we must bring them together. Okay, okay, I see what we're doing. Oh. I think I already see the... Neat. That's fun. That's a very fun way to use that I didn't expect. Where was... Goes back to Lady. Yo, dudes, this way. No, I gotta go back. I guess I picked the right way. Which just won't do. But we just got significantly more HP than Mario, which is good. I mean, that's my intention. What do we do? Oh, do the platforms, but they flip around and stuff? Can you change gravity? Okay. Alright. Oh. Ah, okay. I have this terrible feeling that, like, the final boss is going to, like, piss me off. I just have it. I can just feel it in my bones. Because you know it's going to be a Dream World battle. Or at least part of it. Maybe it's going to be phases, like phase 1 is the real world, phase 2 is Dream World. Maybe it's even going to end on, like, a large Luigi fight. The large Luigi fights are, I'll give them this, they're flashier than, I had to think about that for a moment. They're flashier than the Bowser fights, I suppose. Interesting. Yeah, so they take you with them. That's cool. That's again, this stuff is cool. Wish they had been doing more stuff like this. Kinda, maybe the game's just suffering from Bowser's Inside Story-itis, where like the most interesting 2D level, like 2D section gimmicks are all sort of like put at the end of the game. Again, I don't actually know if I'm at the end of the game. Because, well, let's see here. Check it. We have attacks. So yeah, Mario and Luigi only have 2 more each. Which would imply 4 more levels? Does that check out for... Oh no, hold on. I was wrong. After this, there's only 2 more. Are the last Mario and Luigi thing, are they gonna get the same thing at the bottom at the, like, the same time? Like us getting the shells, right? Didn't we have to find the shells, though, for each brother individually? Didn't we have to find a bunch of puzzle pieces for each of them individually? And that was, like, depressing? Or did we get the shells at the same time? I don't remember. It's been slow rolling for bros moves. Yeah. So, in fact, there's only actually 2 more. So the thing about Mario and Luigi's being split is that, so this could be, like... No, you know what? Yeah, because look, so 2 more Luiginary things, right? After the beach. 2 more Mario and Luigi things we have to find individually. The last one is going to be for both of them at the same time. I almost guarantee it. Really, really not a fan of how they split up abilities and stuff this time around. Sup, dude? Yeah, buds. You made it. Bring that second dream egg. And did you scoop up all the sweet loot I scattered around? Yeah, don't do that this time. Whoa, hold up. You saying I scattered loot and monsters? Nah, dude, this place was just created. There shouldn't be any monsters. There were tons of monsters. Look, if there are monsters in here, some evil something must have lured them. Yeah, that ain't good. It means something bad got in. We need to hide Peach deeper. Alright, man, you know what's next. Get the dream egg ready. Dude, we're gonna... we're gonna burrow our way into the evil thing. Dreamworld is gonna flourish and even more with that bad boy. Okay, different shade. Neat. Nice, now we can go deeper. It'll be safer back in there. I'll scoot ahead and leave some stuff for you. Make sure to snag it all. Remember, earn it, earn it. Peach. Wife. Hello, wife. I wish Mario would speak in, like, speak in plain English out of nowhere. Just be like, hello, wife. You expanded the dream world for me again? That is so sweet of you. I'll just wait for you here. I'm sure there are dangers ahead, so be careful. What if the evil thing is Peach? What if there's evil on Peach? What if this is all a trick and we've been carrying around evil Peach the whole time? No, because they showed Phantasma and Bowser talking about getting Peach back. Unless Phantasma secretly put evil on her. Talking about evil like that means anything. I don't know. Peach, do you got some evil funk on you? That's so sweet of you. Oh, I mean that is what we. I don't know. It's that sweet. We said we were gonna do it, and we're doing it. Onward. I just saved, but I'll save again. I'm scared now. Oh yeah, I was talking about my RAM. Yeah, so I have 128 gigabytes of RAM now because apparently RAM is particularly important if you're doing like heavy-duty things like modeling and rendering things, like video editing and things like that. And you know, video editing just happens to be my like job. It happens to be my actual profession, technically speaking. I'm not worried about 2 coins. Again, we'll see what the next Luiginary move is. I just have a feeling there's not going to be any reason to use it. Because, like, I don't know. The bros moves, in a good Mario and Luigi game, the bros moves, there are reasons to use one over the other. Whether it's the potential for, like, side effects, whether it's the potential for... whether it's the way they target people, whether they're successive, like you can hit more people after an enemy dies, whether it's a jumping ability versus an ability that hits everybody at once. You guys really want to do this? Nah, guys, you gotta give up. It's over. You know, but yeah, so that's why, like, in Superstar Saga, it was kind of like a just pick your poison, generally speaking. There were reasons, you know? Some were multi-hit, some were like one single huge hit, some could hit multiple enemies. Some could lower defense, some could do, they could do a lot of different things. Nice. But, I'm gonna alternate between VP and HP. Been using a lot of VP. This one only really seems limited by the enemy's height. Like, it seems like the tallest enemy will just get hit by the hammer first, and everybody else will only get hit by the shockwave. Which is not a huge... not really a huge deal, in my opinion. But in Bowser's Inside Story, there was a lot of reasons to use a lot of stuff, a lot of different things. In Partners in Time, it was kind of like use the egg. It was kind of just like use the egg, you know what I mean? Cool. It was like use the egg and then use... God, what other abilities were even in Partners in Time? I can barely remember because it was just so uninteresting. Oh dear. Cool. Oh. Is that the only thing to get here? There's a pipe on the bottom. Is this the optional pipe, or is this the pipe we need to go to? Hold the phone. all of this is to get a puzzle piece. Okay. All right. I'm really gonna have to remember to switch my equipment once I'm about to get to a boss. Oh. The arc of the hammer killing everything on the way down is pretty good. Can I just wait? Hold on. Can the brothers hold their hammer back as long as they want now? That's kind of crazy. Wait, what? Whoa, chill. More? Oh, okay. Weird. I think I have to use a... I have to use this. It's the only way I'm gonna kill everybody before I die. They're spread out really thin. I suppose the choices when it comes to the Legionary attacks has to do with, like, the placement on the field. But again, I don't know, all attacks are AoE attacks. And the ways in which they're AoE, there's not too much diversity there. And the pipe, the pot won't die. Yeah, I'm dead. That's unfortunate. I mean, yeah, in a game where the biggest penalty for bad turns is just wasting your time. I suppose I need to just aim the hammer at the pot then. Pots are just kind of like time wasters. There we go. And again, it's one of those things where it's like, and the games have had this problem for a little while. The problem of like, oh wow, enemy moves and stuff like that are just like lasting. To the snappiness of one. Bowser's Inside Story didn't really have this problem, I don't think. Nice, everybody else is dizzy. What do you mean they're still... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. You can dizzy enemies, but only some of them, which is so useful when there's 30 enemies on screen. Don't worry, you dizzied 5 of them. Ugh. The problem with attacks being AoE is that... But yeah, the problem with attacks being AoE is that they, again, this isn't a real problem, I suppose. Wearing the 3-turn badges, the badge that kills you when after 3 turns, it's highlighting the issue of like this fight isn't a difficult fight. I'm only dying because of the equipment I'm wearing. However, what's happening is that it's highlighting the issue of just the dream fights can just last forever. Because you'll just not kill one guy, and then they'll summon a couple more guys, and then you'll hit everybody, but every attack is AoE, and you can't actually aim any of them. You can't actually, like, specify unless it's just the jumping. Maybe that's the point of the jumping. However, by the time you clear out all the enemies, and then you want to jump, and it's like, I'm using a hammer attack, and it's sending this huge shockwave, and then, like, the enemy you want dead only takes like 5 damage or something, or like 19 damage or something. And it's like, are we being for real? Like, really? Like the fight should be over. I've killed almost everybody. There's like a couple of stragglers. I don't know what they were thinking with the dream fights. Dream combat is just so strange. And I don't really get what the point of it was. Everything is an AoE attack. You fight hordes of enemies in fights that can just last forever because you're fighting hordes of enemies. Maybe the ball does even damage to everybody it hits, so maybe in this case it actually does make sense to use this. Yeah, I suppose maybe that's the idea. And why is this guy sticking around? He's like, what? Like, why isn't the fight over? We've seen enemies run before. Why? Again, it's not because it's just because that one was particularly frustrating because of the equipment I'm wearing. Very little of my frustrations in that specific case had to do with anything involving the combat itself mechanically. I do still think it does highlight just how long things can like drag on for, and truly it is dragging on because it's not that the enjoyment is not heightened by how damage is spread out and by the ways you do damage in this game. The enjoyment, I'm not getting more enjoyment from fighting 30 enemies at once. It seems interesting at first. Sometimes there's some interesting enemy attacks, but again, the enemy attacks, they're not actually difficult, they just take more time. Everything just takes more time. Just like Partners in Time, where everything just takes longer for no reason. Again, and then in Partners in Time, once you get the big ball of fire attack, the mixed flower or whatever, then the game becomes absolutely trivial. Which does actually improve the combat generally more, because the bros moves are not great in that game. What even were the bros moves? There were two. Oh, I remember they doubled up a bunch. Hold on. Looking this up. If I remember correctly, 2 different shells, 2 different fire flowers. Everything else is jumping. Yeah, 3 flowers. Three mashing flower attacks. Everything else is basically a jump. Most things can't be used against a lot certain enemies. Unless if an enemy can't be jumped on, you can't use most of the moves. If I'm remembering correctly. Partners in Time. Give me bros items. Green shell, bro flower, ice flower, red shell. Right, red shell was its own thing. Ugh, end me. Cannonballer is a jump attack. Pocket Chomp is a jump attack. Trampoline is a jump attack. Copy Flower is a jump attack. And then the Mix Flower, which is a big ball of fire. Yeah, so you have 2 shells, 2 flowers. You have 1, 2, 3, 4 moves that are all a slightly different take on just jumping on enemies, with very little interesting aspects to them. And then the Smash Egg, which ends up being the best and most interesting one. It's the most satisfying to learn the timing for and to pull off. It can give you an item if you do it successfully. And And yeah, and compared to literally everything else, it has a wholly unique control scheme and timing. So, yeah, Partners in Time, it continues to be the worst one, which is unfortunate. In this game, so, okay. The annoying thing about them splitting up moves between Mario and Luigi is that when they duplicate moves, like they duplicated shells as the first thing, and then they just gave Luigi the Fire Flower. Yeah, then they gave Luigi Fire Flower. Which is a move that is in every single game. Well, no, actually, it's not in every single game, because Superstar Saga had a completely unique combo attacks. Because Superstar Saga is the GOAT. Like, I don't know. I suppose I'll give this game credit for making Fire Flower, like, harder to use. Whoops. And almost kind of, like, annoying. I'm so bitter. I'm having a fine time playing the game. I want you to know, playing the game is a fine time. This game is a 8 out of 10 probably. Maybe closer to a 7 for me personally. Maybe it's like a personal 7 out of 10, but 8 out of 10. Like objectively, I can be objective. That's one thing I wish people would do more often. I feel like everybody's like, no, this game is this. And I'm like, no, this game is that to you, though, right? I always try to specify, like, because here's the thing, right? For instance, a movie, let's, like, as an example, a movie that I just dislike wholeheartedly, is Annihilation. A lot of people like that movie. And here's the thing, as a sci-fi movie, it's a great movie. A lot of great visuals, like very good, like good direction, good setting, a lot of intrigue, a lot of mystery. The vibes are immaculate. I kind of hate that movie. I hate that movie. I despise it. But I'm very willing to say, I'm very willing to say, no, I just personally, this movie just bothers me personally. The movie isn't actually bad. Like, that movie is probably, like, objectively, it's probably, I would still only give it an 8 out of 10 objectively, because I think there's a lot of other aspects that genuinely it's bad, like, that genuinely are not good about it. But I'm getting a lot of experience from some of these fights. But yeah, I kind of wish people would do that more. Just be like, okay, no, tell me how you personally feel about it, sure. But then tell me, like, what do you actually think it actually is? You know what I mean? Like, for example, I think, and that's something I really appreciate about Simmons from Yo Video Games, actually. I disagree with him on a lot of things, right? But one thing I really do appreciate about the guy is that when he's talking about something, he'll sit down and he'll just dumpster, like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, right? But then he'll follow that eventually by saying, by the way, I think the game's an 8 out of 10. He's like, no, I understand why people like the game. I think it's actually like an 8 out of 10, but here's all the reasons why I really am like fervently against it. Fervently against it. Fervently? Vehemently. but he'll be like, here's what I am vehemently against what this game is doing and why it's doing it, but it's an 8 out of 10. I appreciate that. Because sometimes you'll hear somebody just like dumpster a game endlessly, and you're like, but hold on, it's like, you're thinking to yourself like, but but you don't actually think this game's bad. Like bad, right? Like 3 out of 10 bad, right? Like 1 star bad, right? And it's like, well, no. Well, no, not actually. Big spender, big money. Yeah, so I wish more people would approach things that way. I think Maximilian Dude does that as well. Again, I don't know, when you're sharing your opinions on the internet, like, I guess you're not obligated to do anything, mind you. Like, don't get me wrong. Oh, I can do this. And then I can do this. Oh, whoops, I'm in this. Easy peasy. This is fun. I like this. I really do like this mechanic. Gravity mechanics are usually very fun. Give me this. Hey, wait. I mean, I'm getting ultra versions of items. Feels like this would be kind of an, like, nearing an end game kind of a thing, kind of a deal, you know? Oh. Oh. Alright. I truly feel like we don't need yeah, I truly feel like we don't need coins at this point. But, you know, I'll take it. Are we actually going down at all? Oh, we are slowly going down. Well, we got the coins. Oh, wow. You know what I'm kind of excited for? Okay, so what Xenoblade Chronicles X is doing, it feels like it feels like a lot more of an MMO style RPG like direction for that series. And while I wasn't really for it, I fell off of it very quickly after starting it when it originally came out. However, I am actually very excited after Metaphor to play the remaster of it. You know what I should do first? I should play Future Connect. Yeah, I should really play Future Connect. For one, that's something I never ended up doing. But yeah, I'm excited to do what I did for 1 when that got a remaster and finally sit down and commit myself to playing it all the way through. Yeah, it's gonna be a long one. I know that. I did peek the final boss in that one because I was just curious, like, what even is the final boss? And let me tell you, peeking it, I hardly a spoiler in my opinion. I have no idea. It didn't make any sense to me. I don't even think I'll probably get through 90% of that game, and I'll still be like, how are we getting to the final boss? Not bad. Didn't miss anything anywhere, right? doesn't seem like... No, it seems like I'm staying up to date. Oh, and this can actually travel, right? This is interesting. Cool. Ah. Oh, the last two things are here. So I'm excited for that, and I'm excited because I feel like the Nintendo Direct is in April. Surely, Metroid Prime 4 is coming out this year for sure. Probably the next series of things I'm gonna be playing through, it's probably gonna be Metroid Prime, and I'm very much looking forward to that. Now, mind you, it ain't gonna just be Metroid. Literally, it's not gonna be just every game that has Metroid Prime in it. We're talking Hunters and Federation Force. Any Metroid game, any 3D Metroid game. That is what it is. Hey, if I included Other M in on the 2D Metroids, you bet your buns. I'm including I'm gonna include Federation Force and Hunters. Again, I use this channel to sit down and commit myself to playing through games that maybe I would never naturally get through, because new games come out all the time, and I'm usually playing the new games on my own time. Luigi Flame. Fire will bounce at a steady pace. Press the B button to make it bigger. Mario will cover the spots where the Luiginoids aren't. Oh, so it's like a alternate then. Press the A button once to make Mario hammer the flames at the foes. Just tap. So we're tapping the A button. All right, y'all gonna have to show me what any of that means. Also, who does it hit and how? Okay. Wait, no, that seems fun. Okay, so it's the Dream World version of a fire attack. Because it's supposed to always must be one. Oh, we killed one guy. Okay, it's another case where the timing feels weird. This was happening because we also got, last episode we got the bomb attack, and it was like a very rhythm-based one. Okay. So it's a random spread of fire. It's another AoE attack, we would have guessed. Oh, still an excellent. Cool. I messed up one and it was still an excellent. I think I got the ones that mattered, which was the probably the Luigi's with the fire. The Luigi's with the fire you have to hit sooner than if it's just Mario and just Luigi. The Luigi's at the beginning, it's that really delayed hit. You have to wait till the fire is like sitting on top of them, and then you press B. The ones with the fire, you have to wait till the fire is kind of touching the fire a little bit, and then you're good. I'll try it. We'll see how it goes. It's pretty satisfying to land. So that's cool. Dudos over here. My man. Fellas, what is shaking? You snagged the last dream egg? Yippee. Wahoo. So that is the last one, okay. Oh baby, that's it. With that thing, we are gonna max this place out. Is there really a whole, like one more whole section of this? I feel like we've stretched the mechanics of the beach pretty thin at this point. Like, I don't know how much ground there's left to cover, you know? Through there ought to be the deepest end of the dream world. Trust me, ain't nobody gonna find Peach back in there. Say another thing on it. You know all those monsters? Do you guys have any idea what could be luring them in here? Is it Peach? Bowser and his minions are looking for the princess, huh? Gotcha. Sounds rough. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Well, I think I'm done here. And with that, I'm out. Actually, you know what? Most of the monsters have been very traditional. They've been like Spinies and Lakitus and Bloopers and stuff. And outside, there's been a lot of Shy Guys and Goombas. So, you know what? That might just be the reason. Wife. Hello, wife. Did Cedric just say that some villain is letting monsters into the dream world? Well, I haven't seen anyone, but I have to say, it's a bit worrying. Oh, but I don't want you to worry. I'm fine. You can go check out the path ahead. Just please promise me you'll be careful. Peach, are you three Goombas in a dress right now? Peach, if you're three Goombas in a dress, you have to tell us. Those are the rules. That's part of the Mushroom Kingdom, like the Mushroom Kingdom Geneva Convention. Between the Mushroom Kingdom and Bowser's antics is that if you're three Goombas in a dress, you have to tell us. Things can get weird if you don't. I think with that though, that's where actually we're gonna end things here. I'm actually going to, before I forget, change off the gear now, I think. Okay, hold on. So this is 72 defense. What's like the next best thing? The fancy, which gives you some stash. It does hurt. It does hurt. But if there's a boss fight coming up ahead, I don't want to forget to switch off. So we have more than 3 turns now. Hallelujah. Maybe I'll put that stuff back on when we're out. Yeah, okay, but with that, that's where we're gonna end things here. If you've been enjoying this or anything else on this channel, though, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified of more things in the future. Episodes of this just about every single day. Links in the description to things that I am doing, have been doing, or will be doing in the future. Also, I'm my friend making a game. Any and all support towards that'd be much appreciated. You can support us by supporting anything on this channel, supporting the Devlog streams, most of all supporting Patreon. And with that, till next time, don't forget to be kind, and I'll see you around. Don't be afraid to change your mind. It's important. It's an important skill to be able to do. Can't say the same forever. I think the important thing is not to fear changing your mind. I think that's like the biggest lesson to take away. Not just to have the ability to change, but to not fear the possibility of it. If you fear change, then well, everything stays the same. I feel like a lot of people aren't very happy with things as they are.